Yo, what's up guys? Hoagie Toby here. Today we're going to be doing the top 10 easiest tricks to learn right when you get learning how to wheelie, how to catwalk and all that. So I'm going to be going through all the tricks, teaching you the best way and the easiest way to learn them, giving you a bunch of little tips on how to perfect them and all that. And yeah, let's get straight to the video with the first trick. Alright guys, just to let you guys know, if you can't wheelie if you got the brake control down, then you're good. You're all set to do whatever in this video. If you can't wheelie with the brakes, you're just going with no brakes, then I would suggest try to learn how to use those brakes, get some brakes on your bike and all that. And yeah, let's get straight to the first trick. All right guys, so this first trick is gonna be the one hand and all that. So everybody wants to learn a one hand wheelie. It looks sick. So my best trick for you guys is to literally start by going in your little cruise where you don't pedal, you just all brakes and you're just leaning back, touching your brakes. And while you're in that cruise, you just want to lift your hand a little bit, just like that. You're probably gonna drop because you're scared, which is fine. We just want to go like that, and every time you do it, you're gonna kind of realize it's not that hard, and you're gonna start going more and more, and eventually you're gonna be able to drop the hand and all that. But a big key to doing this is having your seat slanted. Mine's not too slanted to be honest, but have your seat slanted, adjust this little bolt back here, and should make it easier so you could really sit down on your seat instead of slipping off, which definitely helps because you don't want to be slipping off in a wheelie or anything. And a lot of people are scared of falling in a one hand. I mean, it's really, even if you do fall, you're not gonna fall on your butt, you're gonna fall like that, looping out and all that, because you'll be fine. I think you guys been through that stage, so no worries to falling or anything. Just full send that little thing, you'll start to feel it, and then just keep progressing from there. So that's trick number one. All right guys, so trick number two is gonna be the foot over bar, or the can or whatever you want to call it. So put your whole leg over the bar. So same thing for this one. You're gonna want to go in your little cruise, so you're not gonna be pedaling, you're gonna be behind your balance, and put that foot over. Honestly, I'm not even the best at this one. I haven't done this in a while, but it's all brakes for this one. You're just gonna want to lean back, kind of balance yourself, and get it over, and try to get your foot back in time. It's a little bit harder than the one hand, or it could be easier depending on how you ride. For all the tricks I'm doing in this video, none of them are gonna be you do them and you get them first try. It's all gonna have to be done by practice, and you're gonna have to put a little bit of work in, maybe 30 minutes a day, just work on it, and by like the third day you'll have it, guaranteed and all that. All right guys, for trick three, we're gonna be doing no brakes, which can be scary, I can't lie. It's kind of a little bit harder to learn. You're gonna have to learn how to one hand first. But you're gonna one hand onto the middle. Should feel kind of normal wheelie. You can keep it up with your hand and all that. And you're gonna feel it. When you're not in that cruise position, when you're just pedaling, you're not gonna be using your brakes. You could kind of feel, you could just take your hand off. But for this trick, you wanna be really careful, because if you haven't done it before, then you could always just go back and kind of hurt yourself, land on your butt. But you just want to take it slow, hand in the middle. I even suggest just taking your fingers off the brake, feeling that, and then after you feel that, start taking your hand off a little bit. Keep your hand hovering just in case, but this one's going to take a little bit of practice with the one hands and all that, and keeping your balance with the hand in the middle. But once you got it, gotta say it's pretty easy to drop the hand and all that. All right guys, trick number four is gonna be going to your pegs. So if you don't have pegs, this one's gonna be tricky for you. Maybe go buy some pegs if your bike could fit them, but if you do have pegs, it's pretty easy. And if you don't have pegs, you could go to the frame on the frame right here, but it's kind of hard, it's kind of sketchy, you know. So if you're just getting into this stuff, then I wouldn't really suggest it. You could get hurt, but if you do got pegs, this is for you. So you're gonna want to start in your wheelie, normal wheelie, get some speed, and you're gonna want to go in your cruise, and you want to put your feet on the peg while you're sitting down. So you're gonna go from here pedaling into here sitting down, and you're gonna want to squat up like that, just so you could learn how to kind of feel it out in a wheelie. It's gonna be funky. You're gonna probably drop a ton of times. It's definitely a hard one to learn. So I'll show you guys what it really looks like. You're gonna want to go like this, squat, stand up, and you're probably gonna drop. So to prevent you from dropping, you're gonna want to use your non-dominant foot as a balance supporter. So when you go in that squat, now you use that dominant foot to stay on the peg, and the non-dominant foot to swing around and keep that balance up. And it can seem a little sketchy, but it's not. It's literally just standing up, and there's gonna be a lot of weird balances. You're gonna be swerving to the left and right. Don't worry about it. Doing like a safe environment, no cars, and just practice it every day, and you'll get it slowly. I'll put some clips on the screen of back in the day when I was learning it on my little mountain bike. I was a worm back then. And by the way, if you guys got any questions about any of these tricks or any other tricks, let me know in the comments. I'll answer your comments, and I'll let you guys know on some more tips and tricks for that. But the biggest trick is to practice every day, because it's not going to come overnight or anything. You're gonna have to grind for that. All right, trick number 5. Now this one, you might already have it, but it's literally just going to be turning, going in circles. Right now I'm going around this building. Even if it's big, even if it's like barely a turn, turning could definitely improve your swerving. And I know everybody on this video definitely wants to learn how to swerve. Swerving is sick, but learning how to turn is the most important thing to learning how to swerve. So just go practice somewhere going in circles, and eventually you could get them closer and closer. But it's really all about leaning. You're gonna want to lean with your legs and your hips, and once you got that, it's not about the handlebar really. The handlebar could go wherever. It's all about the hips. You don't want that leg to go out while you pedal like this, and lean your body weight to whichever side you want to turn on, and that'll be probably your best bet. And just go around wherever in your neighborhood or something, and try to turn on those turns in your neighborhood, and it will definitely help with swerving and everything, and cutting up and all that. All right, trick number 6 is gonna be similar to what we did earlier with the foot over bar. For this one, we're gonna be doing no feet, so you're just gonna be cruising with no feet. So you're gonna go in your wheelie, you're gonna want to get in that balance point where you're cruising, so you're not pedaling. You're just gonna lift your feet up. You got no feet right there. You can do it as long as you want. As long as you keep that cruise, you should be fine. You could lean back with it. And it's not a common trick you see, but I think it's pretty unique if you're trying to show off to your friends and all that. So doing a little no feet just like that. And really, this one's pretty easy. As long as you got the brakes under control, you literally just hold those brakes, lightly tapping them, and lean back, and you should be able to keep that up pretty easily. Just practice that. All right, these last 3 tricks are gonna be a little bit more difficult. You're gonna have to learn how to go on the pegs, and how to do one hands and everything, and how to turn. Our first one is gonna be on the seat, putting your knee on the seat just like this, and just landing it like that. So it'll look something like this, where you're in that wheelie, you're gonna get to that cruise point, and by now you should be pretty comfortable going up. Get that knee up, and you land it just like that. All right, once again, you get in that cruise, get a little bit of speed going, you know, hold those brakes and squat down into your pegs, knee on the seat, and you can land it like that. It's gonna be a little bit hard to land it and everything, but it's all about practice, keeping that balance up. It's definitely hard to put that knee on the seat and keep your balance straight. Really, a big one is just to practice this one. This one's gonna be tough to learn. All right, guys, trick number 8 is gonna be the swerve. I know everybody wants to learn how to swerve and everything. So we got the master of swerving right here, TTB Sam. Let me see a swerve for the viewers real quick. You're about to put that swerve in. Woo! Keep that swerve up. So if you guys want to learn how to swerve like this, it's gonna take a lot of practice. It's gonna take literally every day. You're just gonna swerve, but you're gonna get better every single day. It's not like you're gonna be dropping. You're gonna start swerving kind of like this, like that, and you'll start whipping it a little bit, and then you'll end up like Sam one day. But the biggest thing to swerving is definitely whipping those hips like that, whipping those hips. So if that's like a cone that you're swerving, you know, whip that hip and move those handlebars. All right, guys, trick number 8 is gonna be the one-hand swerve. So basically, you guys are gonna start off by turning in a one hand, which is kind of just leaning your body. The only thing with this trick is you gotta really learn how to one hand, like for a while. Learn how to one hand. So this might take a while, but come back to this video, save this video, send it to your friend that already knows how to do all this stuff, so you could try these harder tricks. But the one hand swerve is really just a little turn in a one hand. It looks pretty sick. Definitely a harder trick to learn, but look, I'll show you guys right now. Coming in, the one hand swerve like that. One hand swerve over here. This trick's definitely harder, but definitely all brake control, all leaning, and all being confident in yourself and practicing. All right, guys, trick number 10. Trick number 10 is gonna be the knee knocker. This one's gonna be the hardest trick out of all of these. So basically, a knee knock is when you're on your pegs and you go knee on the seat and you put this foot over the bar. So it's kind of like a can combined with a knee knock and all that. So I'll show you guys in a wheelie, but you're gonna want to go pretty fast and pop it up. Keep those brakes, go to your pegs like you normally do, getting that knee on the seat, foot over, and you want to land that. This trick's definitely the key trick to learning longer combos in the future. But yeah, if this video did help you guys out in any ways, make sure you guys go save it, send it to your friends, send it to your parents, send it to everybody. Go like and subscribe and comment anything you guys want to learn more. And soon I'm gonna make an intermediate level if you guys are too skilled for some of these easier tricks in the wheelie. So yeah, it's gonna be coming soon. And yeah, have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.